This series of mind maps on the GCSE Germany course is designed to allow students to keep the knowledge that they have learnt in Year 10 fresh in their mind. Ideally, students will work their way through these mind maps as the course is progressing in Year 10, meaning that at the end of the course they will have a complete set of mind maps taking them through all the knowledge of the course in as much detail as they're as comfortable with recording. If left until the end of Year 10, when this will be set as a homework, it would be very useful if students went through and were able to identify in the first instance what they already remembered and come back and fill in the gaps that they've left blank by carrying out their own research. If this were to be identified by using a different colour pen, it would therefore be possible for the students to distinguish between what they instinctively knew and what they had to go away and learn in more detail about. This will help them focus their revision come their mocks in Year 11 and subsequent June exam in Year 11. It will enable them to identify what they already knew so they don't waste time duplicating or going over what they are already comfortable with. This series of mind maps covers the entire part of the course. As students go through, it's very important that they don't just write down, where appropriate, the knowledge and the facts that they remember, but also the significance of what they are writing about. The arrows indicate how different features are linked to others. It doesn't mean that there aren't other connections that can also be made. I'm also more than happy to accept mind maps aren't always the best way for students to learn, but it is a prompt on the key knowledge that students will be expected to understand. As you can see going through this, it is an awful lot of knowledge that students are expected to remember. If they have an alternative means of working that they are comfortable with, that works for them, and they've had plenty of opportunities through testing that we've done in school, they should be able to choose the way that best works for them. But as I said again, please use the headings that we have got written here on these mind maps as an idea of exactly the kind of knowledge that students should be familiar with. As parents, please use these headings to prompt your son or daughter, to encourage them to talk to you about what it is that they remember. Let them be honest about what they don't remember, but more importantly, if you can help by assisting with the significance of these events and dealing with how and why questions, rather than just the recall, which is down to the students to have learnt over the 2-year course that they have been studying.